Hello, all of my YouTube friends. Now, in this video, we are talking about Season 2, Episode 8 of The Tulsa King. An episode that took me completely by surprise. Twist after twist after twist, I wasn't really expecting none of these. What am I talking about? Well, let's get to that right now. Sorry for the spoilers, this is sort of a recap review of the episode that I really enjoyed, and here are the reasons why. First off, well, obviously, after Tyson's lack of maturity last week, Dwight and Bill are at war now. So things are getting serious, and Dwight tells Tina that she has to move back to New York, which I was really surprised given the fact that she just kind of in the last episode, they introduced this little glimpse that maybe Mitch and Tina would have some chemistry going on, and that she is learning how to shoot a gun. So, yeah, I was expecting a season finale scene where she probably has to protect the kids. And, somehow Mitch would be involved in this, but like I said, this was out of the blue. I was not expecting her to be told to move back to New York. Get away from all this serious, dangerous stuff here going on. So that caught me by surprise, and the fact that Dwight actually calls up Chicky to let him know that his daughter's moving back to New York, make sure nothing happens to her. And soon after this phone call, Chicky has trouble of his own, where I've spoken about this a couple of episodes back, where there might be a change in management in New York. Well, it finally happens in this episode. The thing is that Chicky never told Vince that, Dwight's daughter's coming back to New York. So, okay, I'm just going to go on to speculation here. I think that the season finale twist at the last minute of the show would be Chicky kind of using Dwight's daughter to get Dwight involved in the internal struggles that are happening in New York, try to blame whatever happens to Dwight's daughter, Tina, is Vince's fault. So Chicky would find a way to go around whatever is happening in New York and get Dwight involved in trying to remove Chicky's problem. But like I said, this is just speculation on my part, but I don't think I'm wrong on this one. Even though, like I said, I none of the twists in this episode, I wasn't expecting none of them. Especially this one coming next. Cal Thresher is getting removed by the Triad. He basically has to sign over on it. He's down on his knees at gunpoint, having to sign over the business to the Triad. I was not expecting this, especially in the last episode where they took out the driver of the Prius. I mean, things were going to be rocky going forward, but I was not expecting Carl Thresher to be removed out of his own organization. And we follow up that scene with him going to see Bill and just spilling the beans, saying that, admitting that the Triad, because of his stupidity with Dwight, the Triad are responsible for the bombing. And Bill is really upset because now he's at war with Dwight, all of because of Cal Thresher and his Triad Alliance, X Alliance, whatever you want to call it. So I kind of have a feeling that they're all gonna, somehow make peace with Dwight and take on the Triad for the season finale. But then again, I could be completely mistaken and everybody's gonna be out to skin everybody. Which brings me to the last surprise of this episode, Armin. What is Armin doing? Like, dude, just go to Dwight and say that you screwed up. Take the slap on the cheek. I mean, Tyson, look at what Tyson did last episode, and he's still part of the family, Dwight's family. So you'd think that Armin would kind of, already know this ropes, but instead he's paranoid, he's spiraling out of control. He doesn't handle his ex-wife properly at all, goes off the rails, loses his job. I always like when Dana's on screen, but she wasn't there for very long. But yeah, things got heated up and Armin loses his job, which Armin goes to see Carl Thresher before he got outed out of his organization, asking him for help. I mean, Armin's didn't realize the trouble that he was getting himself into. And up until this point, it's not too late. But then he goes and tries to steal from Dwight. Actually, does steal from him at gunpoint. So this is, he's jumping off a cliff. Things are not going to end well for this dude. Although he might be the I don't know what sidekick throughout a couple of next seasons where he's always on the run and keeps doing bad decisions over bad decisions. It'll be funny to see where this goes. But anyhows, I really enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode. Only 2 episodes left. Yes, there is a 10th episode this season, so we'll see how this goes. I'm really anxious for it. Please like, share, and subscribe to my little channel. It would really help it out. Stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.